What is up, guys? Cat here, bringing another manga unboxing video. But today we're gonna kind of do like a manga haul recap. There's a bunch of stuff that I actually had recorded, but I lost the recording simply because I do record all of this on my phone, and my phone has very limited memory. So when I was doing the manga collection video, an hour worth of filming plus rendering it and exporting it was taking up all of my space. So I attempted to try to upload the haul that I had onto my Google Drive, and I just it didn't work out. But let's go ahead and show you guys a lot of the stuff you have already seen in my collection video, but I want to talk about it a little bit. Okay, so there's a story behind this. I actually got all of this for free. I know, it's insane. I'm usually on Manga Swap, and I was really interested into getting Dimension W, but they're very expensive. And the guy was selling 1 to 7, but I already have volumes 1 and 2. So I asked him if he would split it for me, and then he just let me know that he loves the videos, and he'd give it to me for free. I just had to pay for shipping. So that was insane. Shout out to you. I got this like a month ago, and I haven't done a video on it because there are so many things I had backed up, and then by the time I got here, I was filming my collection video, and I'm just really, really happy. Thank you again. I told this guy he made my day, and honestly, a lot of things have been going on with Manga Swap. Not Manga Swap, but me selling on there. This last, like, 3 weeks, that I actually only sold, like, 3 packages. 2 of those packages were either lost or damaged, so I had to essentially give everyone their money back and just lose out on manga. So it was pretty rough. It was a pretty rough time for Toaster Cat, but this guy came through and gave me these for free. And on the bright side, since these were given to me for free, I let him know that, hey, I already have 1 and 2. You can just send me 3 to 7, you know. But he said, hey, take it all and give these away in a giveaway. So that's what we're going to be doing. I'll be doing a giveaway soon. Yeah, let's fucking do it right now. If you want to enter the giveaway, you want to win Dimension W's Volume 1 and 2, just go ahead and comment down below. Make sure you're subscribed. Let me know what your favorite manga of the year was. And, you know, I'll give these away. Oh, also, you have to be in the US. I'm sorry. I'm not shipping these out to anywhere else. I'm shipping them just here. So, again, sorry about that. But if you are in the US, you know, free manga. Dimension W is a series that I really, really enjoy. It is a futuristic series that deals with a lot of philosophy when it comes to consciousness and beings. What makes you a person? Is it the fact that we're organic? The fact that we aren't, you know, made out of metal, whatnot? Does it matter? Can consciousness derive from a mechanical source in a way? Really, really great stuff. I'd highly recommend it if you're into science fiction. Over here, we have Blood Blockade Battlefront Volumes 5 and 7. 7 is actually still in print and not very expensive. This is from the creator of Trigun. And 5, I got it for like $20 because it's out of print. And, you know, now it's going for a bunch of money. I really enjoyed the series. Very old school art style. Not old school, but more like 90s-esque. But I enjoy it. And I'm very sad that it's gone out of print. But that's Dark Horse. They love to do that. So I would recommend the series, but I don't know if I'd recommend buying it because a lot of them are out of print. So that sucks, but it's a very fun series. And now I own 1 to 7. I need volume 6, and then 8, 9, and 10, which aren't hard to find. I can get those for retail. So then we have Cross Games volume 4 and 5. I showed these off in my collection video, but yeah, I really, really love Cross Game. It's a great series. It's essentially the Your Lie in April of sports shonen. Very, very great stuff. I love the characters. I love the dynamic between our 2 leads. And it's just one of my favorite sports shonens. Yeah, amazing. Speaking of sports shonen, I bought volume 13, which is in really good condition for used, and then volume 14, which is in like horrible condition for being used. I got both of these off Amazon used. This one's pretty bad, but this was like $4, and I really don't want to spend a lot of money. And this is, again, like $4, but this one's like pretty much new condition for being an old volume. iShield 21 is one of my favorite sports shonens as of now. It's in my top 5, and I've only read 14 volumes. I think it's an amazing series, and it's really funny. It's really action packed, and it's really epic. And the characters are very unique, and they have their own battles and their own struggles and shining moments. That's what I love about it. Everyone in this series on this team shines. And then I show this in a smaller video, but we'll show it again. We have An Invitation from a Crab. This is by Denpa, the new publisher that we have here. Have yet to read it yet. I showed this a couple days ago, I believe. And then we have Devilman, Volume 1. I actually did read this, and holy hell, was this really, really good. It's definitely dated. But it was still really, really enjoyable. And there was some moments in here where it was like, wow, I cannot believe they showed this. Like, very dark stuff. And I'm very interested to see how this wraps up. I know the second one is all of it, and once I read that, I actually want to get Honey, which I think is his other work in the classic edition, because I'm very interested to see this mangaka's works. I liked it. I liked it a lot. Okay, so now on to all the new stuff. I made a Right Stuff order, and I think I spent around like $70, probably. Maybe a little bit less. I'm not sure. Well, we got the remaining Blade of the Immortal omnibuses. So what we needed was Omnibus 5, Omnibus 6, and the one that just came out in October, Omnibus 7. So these are pretty fucking expensive. If you try to get on Amazon, they're usually anywhere from $15 to $20. It's pretty expensive, but they are 3-in-1s. The only problem is these spines are not the best. They don't hold up, in my opinion. They do look really nice when they're stacked up. Let's go to stack them up and show you guys the color theme. The aesthetic is really, really beautiful. I think these look beautiful lined up. In my opinion, these are gorgeous. This one, I believe, is like a 4-in-1 or 3.5-in-1. It's a lot bigger, if you can tell by the width there. I'm not sure, but they should be 3-in-1s. But this one feels like it's a lot bigger. So I really, really like this series. I need to get more of it, and I can actually line them up right now and show you guys how they look. So let's go ahead and do that. Show you all of them lined up. They look really fucking gorgeous. I really like the series. I think it's really fucking good. I still don't think it's better than Vagabond. When it comes to the samurai series, I think Vagabond is just always going to be my favorite, but I haven't completed this yet, so let's show you guys what they look like. Maybe I'll like it more than Vagabond. I doubt it. But bam. They look fucking beautiful. So I picked those up. Each one was like $10.99 on the Right Stuff sale. Highly recommend it. And now I have all 7, and I can read those. Alright. So, let us show you the rest of the package. 3 more volumes. So, finally, we have JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Volume 3, Part 2 of Battle Tendency, and Volume 4, Part 2 of Battle Tendency. There we go, guys. We're fucking finally done with Part 2 of JoJo's. I know it's taken me a long time, but we're finally fucking done. We can move on to Volume 1 of Stardust Crusaders. Each one of these was like $10.99. So, yeah, I spent about like $60, $65 on this order, and it was a lot of stuff that I needed. Finally, I have Part 2 of JoJo's complete. I can't wait to read that. I believe I'm halfway. I'm on Volume 2. I finished Volume 2 of Part 2. Now I can go ahead and finish the rest of them. And I have Volume 1, so I can start Stardust Crusaders. Very, very excited for that. I want to complete the rest of JoJo's before the next part, Part 4, is released in these epic JoJonium volumes. I think these are great. This is one of the best releases in a while. You can't go wrong with this release. I think it's epic. I think Viz is doing an amazing job with these special editions, these deluxe editions. Viz is doing a great job, and I'm not mad, you know. Viz, you're doing a fucking good job. We have the Monster, we have the Perfect Editions, you're doing the 20th Century Boys Perfect Editions, we have the Full Metal Alchemist Full Metal Editions. Let's go ahead and show some of that up here. So, Viz is giving us this. They've been giving us this for a while. Let's go ahead and add the spoils. I don't know if it's actually all going to fit in there. For sure this is. And that's all that fit. So now we have to move something. I'm sorry, Sonny. You're going to have to leave for a little bit. Oh. Oh God. There we go. It's a tight squeeze. We got it in there. It's looking beautiful. So happy with this. And it's looking nice. I'm missing, 3, 4, and 5. 3, 4. 2, 3, and 2, 3, and 4. And then missing 6 and 9. And almost there, guys. It's looking really nice. I need another volume 2 because this is like the only one that I got used. And it looks pretty bad. Everything else looks really good. This looks... Okay, so you see that? It looks like it's going up. This is actually warped. So it's bent. That's why it looks like these are higher, is because it's lower right here and then it goes higher over here. So I need some new shelves. But yeah, guys, that's everything we picked up today. Recap video. Again, show these off. If you want volumes 1 and 2 of Dimension W, let me know. Comment down below your favorite manga of 2018. Just a recap haul of everything we picked up. Very, very happy with everything. I think the Right Stuff haul, the Right Stuff sale, was a little lackluster this year simply because there wasn't a lot of things that I wanted. I really wanted Dorohedoro to be on sale. I really wanted Ice Shield 21 to be on sale, even though most of the volumes are $5.99. Make it $4.99, make it $1 less. I would have picked up a lot. They're actually out of stock, so I wasn't able to buy many. But I actually ordered 15, 16, and 17 off eBay. They're used, but I got those 3 volumes for $10. So, I just really want to read it. And then hopefully next month, I can make another Right Stuff order. And we get the rest of Gundam. Maybe a little bit more Ice Shield. But Gundam is definitely a priority this year. I've been reading a lot of manga, but I actually haven't been reading a lot of physical manga. Other than Ice Shield 21, Devil Mad, a few volumes here and there. But actually, I have the Shonen Jump app. If you don't already know, Shonen Jump, they've changed their pay model to now where the latest 3 chapters of their ongoing series and that are in Shonen Jump, like One Piece. I was gonna say Bleach. I was gonna say Bleach and Naruto, but that era is gone. So like One Piece, My Hero Academia, Food Wars. All that shit, the latest 3 chapters are free, so if you download the app, you can actually read those 3 chapters for free. If you're caught up with it, you can start reading it there. It's a way to support the industry because you are actually reading it on a site that isn't illegal. But if you pay $1.99 a month, you gain access to the Shonen Vault, which as of now doesn't include everything. I know people are complaining that it doesn't have Yu Yu Hakusho. I don't think it has Hunter x Hunter. There's a bunch of series that it doesn't have, but for now, it does have a bunch of good series, and supposedly they're going to be updating it. So far, the gems that are on there are obviously like My Hero Academia. If you haven't read My Hero Academia, you can read all the chapters right there. They have Dr. Stone, which I actually went ahead and read all of. I'm caught up. I'm up to date with Dr. Stone. I believe we're on chapter 87, so I went ahead and did that. There's Promised Neverland. A bunch of their other new series that are like under 10 chapters. You can read One Piece. A bunch of shit, guys. I highly recommend it for $1.99 a month, and you're supporting the industry. The app, there are a few problems with it. I do have a couple gripes, but hopefully they fix it. It does crash a lot. In my personal opinion, it's been crashing a lot, and you can't, on a phone where you can kind of like scroll down and you can see the time. I would like there to be a scroll down function and you'd be able to see what chapter you're on, because if you're binging, that's what I like to do. You're binging, you're in your mind, you're not thinking about what chapter you're on. You're just binging, and then the app just closes down, and there's no way to see progression. So you go back on the app and you look at it, and you don't know where you're at, and you kind of just sit there for a couple of minutes trying to figure it out. So that's kind of annoying, but other than that, I really, really like it. So far, I've caught up with Dr. Stone. So I've only been paying $1.99 since it started, which was a couple weeks ago. So in that time, I've caught up with all 87 chapters of Dr. Stone. I went back and read Assassination Classroom. I started on chapter 70, which is around where I left off. Still remembered everything, and I went ahead and finished it. Assassination Classroom ends at 180. It was a really good series. I really, really liked it, man. Am I a little sad that I sold my volumes of Assassination Classroom? A little bit, but right now I don't have the space to have that series in my collection, and I don't think it's an amazing series. I give it like a 7.5 8 out of 10. 7.5. I think 7 or 7.5 is fair. It was really fun. There were some really, really great fights, some really great character progression. The ending was really good. I think the ending was really fucking good. Surprisingly, it was very odd how they were going to end that series. In the beginning at least, and then you kind of find everything, find out the backstory, and everything just makes sense, and it wraps up beautifully. So very happy with that, and maybe in the future I will buy the rest of the series when I have more space, because they do look really nice on the shelves. The covers are really nice. But I read that, and so far that's all I've read. Our Dr. Stone Assassination Classroom. I act like that's all I've read. It's been like 2-3 weeks, and I've read 80 chapters of that, and then another 100 chapters of Assassination Classroom. And the next one I'm working on, this is a big one, guys. I'm reading Toriko. Yes, I'm reading Toriko on the app. They have all of Toriko, all like 400 chapters. I think it's like 392 or something like that. But yeah, I'm on chapter 50. I left off on like 40, so I've read like 10 chapters. I read 10 chapters yesterday. And yeah, I'm going to fucking read Toriko. I'm going to read all of it, give you guys my thoughts. And that is definitely a series that I don't see myself buying within the next couple of years. I just don't see myself getting that unless they release box sets. If they release 2 box sets that have 20 volumes each, I will definitely buy it, simply because, you know, content to have for the channel, and those are really cheap. It's really cheap to get them in the box sets, and they'll come in a nice box set, and I can store it away if I like the series, obviously. But in the future, when I have more space, hopefully this channel is still going in another 3, 4, 5 years. Hopefully by that time I have my own house, and we'll have our own little room with my shelves, a library of manga and comics and regular epic fantasy books that I like to read. So yeah, guys, I've been ranting a lot in this video, but I feel like I needed to, because there's not going to be a lot of content. I don't think so. Actually, there is. What am I saying? There's going to be a lot of releases in January, so I'll be doing a bunch of hauls, and I think I'm taking a break from the Manga Lore podcast until we get the mic, so it's going to be like a week or 2. Yeah. Hope you guys have a great day. I'm just rambling here. 17-minute long video, whatever. Big manga haul, big giveaway. Remember to comment down below if you want Dimension W Volumes 1 and 2. You guys have a great day. Toast your cat out.